Live from Arlington, Texas. It's MCZX, this is the Smart Kingdom, and what are you watching? The Smackdown Live Rundown. So, let's talk about Smackdown Live. By the way, she right there doesn't want to be on camera because, duh, I'm in a hotel. I'm on a family trip. Life is good. I'm happy. Anyway, let's talk about Smackdown Live, like I said before. So, we got KO, and he opens the show responding to, Shane McMahon's comments from last week. He technically responded that during a little video interview. He responded last week with that, but I guess he's in person this time, so he's really responding. And Sami Zayn comes out and interrupts him because Sami has nothing to do, and Sami Wow has to do the thing because he's Sami Wow. They're about to talk. They talk. Sami's like, you're going too far. KO's like, I haven't gone far enough. Blah, 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 blah. So Sami drops the microphone. KO drops the microphone. They're about to scrap. And guess who comes out? It's the Yes Man. Yes. Please come back to wrestling, Daniel. We miss you. So much. Daniel Bryan makes that the main event for tonight. So next up, Baron Corbin versus Ty Dillinger. Yes, I got notes. Baron Corbin versus Ty Dillinger. Pretty decent match. I think it was a good match. It ended via countout after Corbin threw Dillinger into AJ. And yeah, that was it. Pretty nasty landing too. I think Ty went head first maybe, or maybe I'm just having a false memory of him landing head first. I'm confusing that with the Roman Reigns John Cena thing. Anywho, Corbin is challenging AJ at Hell in a Cell for a title match. I'm sure that's going to be set because that's it. Next up is Jinder Mahal with the more racism, more the you look wrong. You don't look like you know how to fight. You look like Bada, Kung Fu Master. That's Jinder, and it's the same lame promo. Facial expressions. He looked like this. He looked like that. And they cut to a picture of Nakamura, doing his signature pose, and he pulled a. That's not Sting. That's a picture of Sting. Nakamura's picture moved, and Nakamura's really here. He's here in the low attendant Smackdown. That's right. No one was here to see Nakamura being here. Such low attendance. But he comes out there and he handles ass. He beats the crap out of the Singh brothers. He beats the crap out of Mahal. Gives him the Kinshasa poses. The build-up is good. Next up to an interesting point of this show, we had the Usos, it ain't Paranoia, versus the Hype Bros. And this match is interesting for a reason, because I think it's teasing the breakup of the Hype Bros, because Mojo tagged himself in and he caused the Hype Bros to lose the match. And I think in either next week or the week after that or after Hell in a Cell, we're going to see the end of the Hype Bros. I think Zach's going to go heel or Mojo's going to go heel. One of them's going to get tired of one another. And I really think it's going to be Zach. Zach has every reason to. Usos win. Oh, by the way, the New Day's in the front row eating popcorn. One of the greatest gifts I've ever seen is on the internet with Big E eating popcorn. It's just ugly. Looks like a savage. But after that match, Usos and the New Day have a small promo battle. The Usos say the New Day should be fans. This is where they belong, in the crowd. And of course, Big E being Big E, he has a microphone in that popcorn bucket. He hands something to Kofi. He hands the microphone to Kofi, and Kofi's like, well, guess what? Y'all talking bold because y'all lost. Y'all talking pretty big stuff, and you guys lost those belts. There's no reason for y'all to be talking trash. And Xavier Woods, aka Woodsy, he says, well, why don't we just have a rematch in Hell in a Cell? So, Hell in a Cell, Usos versus New Day in Hell in a Cell. I think we already knew that because a promo played before that showing the final encounter between the two is going to be in Hell in a Cell. So we kind of spoiled it. Next up, Rusev's Pride of Bulgaria celebration. That was fun. And thing too, Aiden English sings the Bulgarian national anthem. I didn't know he knew that. Rusev received a key of the city from the mayor of Bulgaria, and I'm going to quote Rusev now. Rusev now says, Rusev is now the one to rip the fangs out of the Viper's mouth, the one who destroyed the legend of the Legend Killer. So SmackDown Live, it's his jungle now. Clearly Roman Reigns. And of course, like any Randy Orton being disparaged promo, Orton somehow appears, he RKO's English, he RKO's Rusev, and celebrates because that's Randy Orton. He can never be made to look like a weakling. Duh. Charlotte versus Carmella is next. Slight work for Charlotte. She won with the test boot. James Ellsworth didn't help. I guess he's not going to unless Carmella tells him to do so. So that's a thing. Natalya comes out, congratulates Charlotte that Ric Flair is doing fine. She's happy about that. And then says, well, he's gonna watch his daughter become a loser at Hell in a Cell. Ha ha ha. Yay! You know, natty isms. Fashion Files is gonna be next week. I'm ready for that. Ziggler back at it with whose entrance is it anyway? Or whose gimmick is it anyway? Shout out to New Legacy. And he does the Undertaker's entrance. And I guess this is the tipping point because there's nothing else for him to do unless he's going to do CM Punk. Do CM Punk next week. He's not going to do it. And Dolph says the same stuff from last week. Anyone can do this, but no one can do what I do in that ring, blah, blah, blah. And this time he's interrupted by the glorious one, Bobby Roode. Bobby challenges Dolph to a match at Hell in a Cell. Dolph, does the checklist, checks off everything. Oh, he's got this, he's got that. I want this, I want that. But he can't do what I do in the ring. So he says, you're on for Hell in a Cell. Bobby Roode versus Dolph Ziggler is happening at Hell in a Cell. That is simply... It's glorious. You thought I was going to do the pose. I wasn't. And finally, KO versus Sami Zayn. Good match between the two. I enjoyed it. And it was the usual. Great spots. Except this time it ended in no contest because Sami got powerbombed on the hardest part of the apron by KO and could not continue. And after that, KO proceeded to beat the crap out of Sami Zayn. I think he was going to powerbomb him again, but he didn't. He took a chair and put it around his head. But here comes the money! Here comes the money! Here comes Shane McMahon, and he starts to walk down to the ramp. And then he runs at full speed, and KO throws Sami, who still has the chair around his neck, right into Shane McMahon and just lays him out. And KO runs into the crowd, just hightails it out of there, and blows a kiss to Shane McMahon, kind of like, remember when CM Punk won the title versus John Cena and ran through the crowd, blew a kiss at Vince McMahon? Kind of like that. A nice little nod. And that was the end of Smackdown Live. So what would I grade this Smackdown? I'd grade it a B. A solid B. It was clearly just building the storylines that's going to go down at Hell in a Cell. I think we got one more week of build up till we get to Hell in a Cell. So, yeah, that's about it. I'm MCZX. That shit was being disappointed in me. And you know the spiel. Like, share, subscribe, smash the like button, do all that good stuff, and most importantly, follow your dreams. Don't be a dickhead. Be nice. Enjoy life. Love yourself, and stay awesome. See you later, folks. Bye-bye now. Live from Texas.